got into puppetry from storytelling.
Yeah, tell her about that.
I used to use stuffed animals when I was a little child, maybe 4 or 5 years old, to tell stories.
And you made all these voices, right?
And I gave them characters and voices. I remember in 4th grade.
Yeah, you had markers, and every marker was a character and had a different voice, and the people in your class, all the children gathered around you and you tell them stories.
So my first puppets were like markers, stuffed animals, tree branches. I did not have puppets where I was growing up in Israel, but I made anything come to life with my stories. The rewarding things about what I do and what touches me most is the laughter of children and adults. And sometimes they're even very ill or not very well, but they love the shows.
Like when we perform it, I make them laugh so hard that they even have tears.
Yes. And when I transform them and take them to another world.
And they forget about everything except us, the puppets, and we become so real and they get so involved.
And I watch their faces, children and adults, and even, people who work in a factory or white-collar people that I go to perform because my daughter says, my mom is here, and they say, bring your mom, and I do a show, and I didn't know I was going to keep them for an hour, and they're like mesmerized. So captivating the audience and taking them to another world is what I love. My magic moment is when a child comes and tells me, Puppet Lady, I loved your show. Another magic moment was I performed and
You do all these voices, and there was a child who was blind. So she just didn't understand why all these voices, and she asked you, why do you speak like different voices?
and I gave her different puppets to touch, and I was making their voices.
Like you let her caress me, and then I spoke.
And then I let her touch the bird, and I went, ah! And I let her touch another puppet, and he said, that's me.
And then she said, thank you, right?
And I got a very thank you, beautiful thank you card from her in Braille. So I didn't understand, but the teacher translated, and she said, thank you, Puppet Lady, for making my day.
Wow, I like that.
That's a magic moment. Puppets are magical. One of the things that happened when I was working at the church for 12 years, and believe me, the children are my best teachers, I had a child constantly go, monkey, monkey, monkey. So I turned around, I forgot that the monkey was on my hand, and I said, what? And the child looked at me and he says, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the monkey. I know, for the children the puppet is real, yet it's not human. So if the puppet asks them to do something, they happily do it. If the puppet teaches them something, they listen. They want to learn from the puppet. Yeah, they also learn what's not nice to do, like being a bully. So they can be a yeah, they even learn the song, be a body, not a bully, be nice. And anything that we want to teach through the puppet. Yeah, even clean your room. My daughter was 5 years old and I would say, let's clean the room. But when the puppet did it, she was so happy to show the puppet how she was cleaning her room. So there's something magical about that.